Want to give a big shout out for BougeRV's 7th birthday. Woohoo! I'm loving my BougeRV. I've got the solar panels. I've got a freaking 30 quart with the cover to go around it. And I'm telling you what, when I traveled through, I think 6 to 7 states this June with my BougeRV electric cooler, it kept my stuff cold. I had no problems. And I have it in my utility trailer, and I'll show you. So give me a second. So here's my 30 quart BougeRV. So if you're wanting to get one, I highly recommend it. But there's going to be things that you're going to want to do when you first get it. The first thing you're going to want to do is, of course, unpackage it. The second thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to let it set for at least 24 hours. That just gives the unit time enough to adjust, because with shipping up, down, on its side, whatever, you just want to make sure that it settles. So give it 24 hours. Once you hit 24 hours, then you'll know that you can plug it in. Now, before you plug it in, you're going to want to get yourself a thermometer so that you can test the unit and the display just to make sure that it's on the same page. So make sure you do that, and I'll show you in just a second that I have one in my cooler right now. I have it hooked up to my BougeRV AC 300, and I've got the 600 watts of solar for the BougeRV coming into it. On high, it only runs about 40 watts. And then the compressor turns off, and then it's not doing anything, it turns back on. So it's very efficient. I mean, like I said, 7 states, freaking 9,000 miles of just traveling, and I never had any problems. Okay, so now that you've let it set and you've decided, hey, I just want to have my cold drinks in it. Put your cold drinks in it, you know, at the desired temperature, and then rock and roll, and you're ready to go. So let me show you something. So give me a quick second. So I have the insulated cover, which I highly recommend getting. It really helps keep it cooler. So right now I've got my thermometer in there, and I just put it in there maybe 10 minutes ago, and it's saying it's about 30 degrees. But inside it says it's 16. So you're gonna have to give it a little bit of time. And there's all kinds of instructions and all that stuff that you can deal with. And so what I have it hooked up to is, like I said, is my AC 300, and I have it into my cigarette port. It says it's pulling about 44 watts, 42 watts, which isn't too bad. You know, I just opened it, so it's gonna kind of fluctuate back and forth. So it's key. Read your instructions. Get your thermometer. Do all the things that you need to do to get it prepared before you decide to go on the road trip and it's not doing what it's saying, or you're having problems. Do your research. Research is key, because what you're doing is you're investing in something that you think is going to work for you. And what I've been seeing, excuse me, is a lot of people are having issues. And if you don't go through the steps of hooking it up and letting it set and acclimate and do all that stuff, you're probably going to have some issues. Now, I've seen people, they get their boxes in the mail and it's dinged and dent. That's not BougeRV. That's not AC, or that's not BougeRV. That's not the company you're getting it through. It is the delivery system. I guarantee you, hands down. You know, I'm sure that sometimes it squeaks through, but I'm going to say 85-90% it's the delivery people. They just don't care. But I'm going to let you know, it's BougeRV's 7th birthday. They've got a lot of cool giveaways going on right now. So jump over onto Facebook or Instagram and check out what you can win, because they've got a lot of cool things that are happening right now through their anniversary. So like I said, I'm really happy with my BougeRV bifacial solar panels. Now, there was somebody in the group that was worried that there was more watts coming out and they thought maybe it was going to hurt it. You got to watch the VOC, your volts. Now, if you skyrocket what you're powering, into your inverter, if it doesn't handle a certain amount of volts and you go way over, you got to be careful. Do your math on your panels. That's key. That's key before you start hooking it up to anything. So my BougeRV solar panels are rocking and rolling, and I think I said it in my last video. I was getting 650 watts. You heard me right. Out of 600 watts, I was getting 650, and it was averaging between 70 to 72 volts, which is way under, because my unit maxes out at 150, so I like to keep that right below. I can add more panels, because that's the great thing about BougeRV, is it has two MPPT controllers. Say that 5 times fast. All right, so if you are interested in getting some solar panels or inverters or electric coolers, check out the link below. I've got some links that are going to shoot you over to BougeRV, and like I said, go like, subscribe, follow them on Instagram, Facebook, or wherever you can find them, which are the two main things, because I think those are the two that are having the giveaways. So do your part, have some fun, and you never know, you could be the lucky winner. All right, God bless, and I'll see you on the next report.